Okay, I'm back. Now, um, let's just touch on the, see the sentence here. It says, feeling in a certain state produces that state. So, if, say for instance, you're angry or you're upset about a situation and you don't let it go, you don't change that thought and produce and let it flow into something positive that's going to set the stage for the day. And you don't want that type of day, uh, because it's hard once you get in that mood. Sometimes it's hard to come out of it, especially when you're not trained to know how to come out of it. Okay, um, the acceptance of the end automatically wills the means of realization. Make no mistake about this. If as you prepare for sleep, you do not consciously feel yourself into the state of the answered wish, um, you've asked our Creator, God, uh, Most High, your source, or whomever you choose to call him, then it says you will take with you the sum total of the reactions and feelings of the waking day. So when you wake up tomorrow, however you went to bed feeling, that's what's going to play out in your part tomorrow. So you want to go to bed feeling that you already have accomplished, or you already have what you have prayed for and have been, showed your gratitude and your thankfulness for, or affirmed it. You will be instructed in the manner in which they will be expressed tomorrow. You will rise believing that you are a free agent, not realizing that every action and event of the day is actually predetermined by you. What you thought, how you acted that scene out. So, um, don't go to sleep. They always say don't go to sleep angry with your spouse or your other behalf. Always try to make amends, because you got to wake up tomorrow, and then it never, the problem wasn't solved. You just took it into a whole nother day now. So let's nip that in the bud and make sure we're not putting ourselves in that type of a situation, and always talk things out. Communicate with your spouse, or your SP, special person, significant other. And that's the beginning of freedom, because your only freedom then is your freedom of reaction. You are free to choose how you feel and react to today's drama. But the drama, the actions, events, and circumstances of the day have already been determined. And that's not where you want to go with this. It's not gonna be in your favor. Your whole day is gonna be ruined. Unless you consciously and purposely define the attitude of mind in which you go to sleep, you unconsciously go to sleep in the composite attitude of mind made up of all feelings and reactions of the day. Every reaction makes a subconscious impression, and unless counteracted by an opposite and more dominant feeling, is the cause of future actions. See, your subconscious plays a big role. You have your conscious, then you have your subconscious, and you also have someone like a bouncer. Say, for instance, I'm gonna use nightclub. I don't do nightclubs, but okay, you kind of frequent this nightclub, and the guy at the door, he kind of know you, so you get there and you want to go in, and you don't get the opportunity to go in because the conscious have to go past the bouncer, and then the bouncer is going to ask the owner if it's good for you to come in. Are you equipped with what you need? And that's your subconscious, because the bouncer have to protect the subconscious, and the subconscious is the conscious that makes all the decisions, whether you know that or not. So we have to kind of get our subconscious and our conscious in order. So it's very important that you learn about your conscious and your subconscious, because these are playing major roles in your life, and you have control. But if you don't know how to maneuver them, then you're just going to be stuck and like a puppet. You just don't know what to do. Each day you get up, you get up in the morning, you have your coffee, your cigarette, get ready, you go to work, you come back, you come home, you eat dinner, you do whatever you do, you go to bed, you get up again tomorrow, you do the same thing over and over. You're just kind of like in a loop, because you don't know how to use your subconscious, and you don't know who's in control of what. So that's what trusting the God within is explaining, and how you can learn to control your own life without being controlled by outside individuals, or your program that's you've already been programmed, you know. So, and if you don't like it, then that means it need to be changed. It's something that you got to do to make, since you the star, you the producer, you the actor, you the director, you're everything. So it's up to you to make changes in this life, how you want to see yourself, and your, I won't say your future, but everything is now. It's just the universe is so vast. There's so much knowledge that, boy, you're going to just be overwhelmed, and you're going to be like, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know this. I didn't know that. And every day, if you continue to study, I guarantee you, your life is going to have a 360-degree change if you work it right. And that's what uh, Dr. Davis talks about in this book. So don't read it just once. If you have a personal copy, and I believe Amazon, yeah, you can get them on Amazon, get a personal copy and read it. Use it as like a journal. Just go back through it and keep reading it until you really understand what's going on. And do research. If it's things you don't understand, words you don't understand, look them up so that you understand the meaning of them. Go back, read it again, apply these things in your life, and trust me, you're going to have the time of your life. God didn't put you here just to do the little things on a loop that you can't get off of, like being on a, whatever those little things are, the hamsters, or they be running around just going round and round and round and round, never accomplish anything, because they don't have that control to know what to do and what not to do. So yes, let's see, you have to use your divine night wisely. It says your night is divine, so that means God has something to do with your higher source, your higher self. God has something to do with that. So you need to be before you go to sleep, writing things down, things that you're thankful for, that you're grateful for, even if it's only 3 things that you're grateful that you have, or it happened to you, and and the more you do it, consistently, the more you're going to see little things take place in your life. And don't look for the big things. It's the little things that we don't ever pay attention to. It'd be things right in our face and we don't see it. Look at the things that you see on TV. All the things that go on TV, that's in our face and we don't even see it. It's like a veil over our eyes. So we got to do better. We got to get our life on track and enjoy this life. This life has so much to offer. You're going to be like, man, I could have had this and I could have did this. It ain't too late. It's never too late. You still can do it. You still can have whatever you desire. You're still going to get it. Okay. Through your ability to think and feel, you have dominion over all things, creation. While you are awake, you are a garden. You're a garden. Just think of a garden. If you've seen your parents or grandparents have a garden, you know the work that they put in it and what they do in order for things to grow. It says, but except a corn of wheat fall into the ground and die, it abideth alone. But if it die, it bring forth much fruit. John 12:24. Your conception of yourself as you fall asleep is the seed you dropped into the ground of the subconscious. So what he's saying here is what you think about is what you're going to drop as a seed into the subconscious. Remember, the subconscious is that one that's protected. So you're going to have to do some work to reach that ground. And dropping off to sleep, feeling satisfied and happy compels conditions and events to appear in your world which conform these attitudes of mind. Sleep, listen to this. Sleep is the door into heaven. Now, did it say that you had to die a physical death off of the earth in order to enter heaven? No. It says sleep is heaven. So, what you take in as a feeling, you bring out as a condition, action, or object in space. Therefore, I am saying to you, sleep in the feeling of the wish fulfilled. So, when you get ready to go to sleep, you know your desires, you know your goals. Ask yourself some questions. Where do I see myself in the future? What am I wanting to manifest? What are my goals? And then I have another one here. Some I wrote down. Do I have any fears or doubts holding me back? These questions you can ask yourself. You can ask your higher self. And you're going to look for those answers. So, when you fall asleep and you have planted the seed of being thankful that whatever it is you have asked the Creator, you're affirming that it has already taken place. It is all good. I am thankful. It's affirmed. So may it be. All of that. That planted a seed for tomorrow, and you're not just going to do it one night, but you're going to do it continuously. This is going to be a life pattern. You're going to continue to live your life a new way. You have to transform. Prayer is the most misunderstood strategy. Prayer, the paragraph says, it's like sleep. is also an entrance into the subconscious. So we don't pray and beg and ask God the Father for this, and I'm wretched and forgive me, this, that, and the other. We do ask for forgiveness, but we also forgive ourselves. Therefore, you're discrediting the Creator. Don't you think the Creator already knows the things that you need? And He can see the things that, or He knows what you want more than you know. So prayer is a little bit deeper than continuing to ask God the same thing over and over and repetitious. That's discrediting the God of the universe. You know, he's on a much higher level than us asking the same thing over and over. And you haven't received it, so what do you think? When you pray, the Bible says, enter into your closet. It doesn't have to be your literal closet, but inside your mind, that's a closet. When you go into your mind, it also, you close the door. You close your eyes, you don't see anything. The door is closed. You closed the outside world out. What you're talking, or whom you're talking to now, is your Creator, your Heavenly Father. And then we're also not always going to be sitting and talking. We're going to sit in silence and be still and be quiet and listen. Sometimes our problem is that we don't listen. We think we know everything. And once you find out that you don't know what you don't know. You think you know what you don't know, and you don't know nothing. You don't even know that you don't know that you don't know. Right? Okay? Okay. So, I'm going to start again. When you pray, enter into your closet, and when you have shut the door, pray to your Father which is in secret. Secret. You can't stand out and over everybody seeing and hearing what you're praying about. You pray in secret. And your Father which is in secret shall reward you. Everybody don't have to know. You're going to get rewarded. And what your reward going to be? They'll see it. He'll reward you openly. It's Matthew 6:6. Prayer is an illusion of sleep that diminishes the impression of the outer world and reflects on more. The less renders the mind more receptive to suggestions from within. The mind in prayer is in a state of relaxation and receptively akin to the feeling attained just before dropping off to sleep. Prayer is not so much what you ask for as how you prepare for its reception. And guys, that's where journaling and writing things out comes in. A lot of people may not like to write. Some people may rather do vision boards, scripting, writing. I like journaling. I really love journaling. I like vision boards too. And you can do it on your phone. You can, in your notes, you can go to Pinterest and make a vision board. And then you can journal the things that you want, things that you would like to have, or this way you would like to see your life unfold. So these are things that are called out for preparation. You got to prepare in order to receive. So that's what the journaling and that is all about. So whatever things you desire, when you pray, believe you have received them, and you shall have them. Now, how does that sound? that you pray and you feel or you think live as though you've already received the prayer, because your Father has already blessed you with whatever it is you may seek. So that's the good thing. God didn't just drop you off here without anything, without having anything. So you just have to get in that mindset and learn how loving your Heavenly Father truly is in order to receive the things that you've prayed for. The only condition required is that you believe that your prayers are already answered or realized. Your prayer must be answered if you assume the feeling that would be yours were you already in possession of your objective. The moment that you accept the wish as an accomplished fact, he says an accomplished fact, you have to really believe in your heart God has already set the stage for you to have whatever it is you desire. So the moment that you accept it, the subconscious finds means for its realization. So again, here we go back to the club with the bouncer and the subconscious. Can he come in or do they have to stay out? You have to realize that you've prepared, you've prepped in order to allow your subconscious to say, okay, yes, that's good, it's successful. So to pray successfully, then you must yield to the wish. That is, you must feel the wish fulfilled. You know, you're an actor, right? So you gotta act the part out. You gotta feel you are I'm gonna have to go way, way, way back. This might be dating me, but oh well. You know, like John Wayne movies, when the cowboys, when they come into town, oh, they so big and bad. They, they just certain things that they did, and people they be looking, and so you got to act your part. You got to be who you say you are, and your wish being fulfilled. Okay. I'm not going to hold you on this because I'm trying not to go over. A lot of times people don't like to, be stuck looking at videos for such a long time. And I'm going to just end it and then I'll start it again. And then this will be the last few paragraphs. And then we'll come to a conclusion for our publication. It's okay. I'll be back.